Hi there, hi, good morning. This is Liz Davies. I am a nutritionist and I specialise in digestive health for busy women. So I help busy women fix their bloating, IBS symptoms, heartburn, painful digestion, etc. Any kind of associated hormone problems, so menopause, perimenopause, bad PMS, etc., chronic fatigue, all those kind of conditions which can be, at least in part, normally tied back to gut health to some degree. So I do this with state-of-the-art testing. I use gut testing, hormone testing, usually, and dietary supplement upgrades, etc. Get you on the right supplement plans to really help to bring things back into balance nicely for you. So a common area of confusion: should I be eating margarine? Is that healthier, or is it better to stick to butter? This all boils down to the whole saturated fat argument, really, in the most part, I think. So saturated fat's been demonized for so long now. Anything associated with saturated fat was bad for you, made you fat, made you this, that and the other, and we all had to eat polyunsaturated fats, margarines and so on. So my take on it personally is, and what the science certainly seems to suggest, is that we do need saturated fat. What amount of saturated fat, though, remains really quite unclear. We do, however, need it. The main kinds of fats you want to be avoiding are trans fats, hydrogenated fats, and you're going to find these in a lot of processed foods, fast foods, etc., and baked goods. So margarine does fall into that category. However, there are healthier margarines available. So you want to be, if you need to be eating margarine, for example, if you don't tolerate dairy or you're vegan or whatever, there are some lovely margarines available. You're going to get these in health food shops, though. They're not going to be available typically in supermarkets. So they're going to contain things like coconut oil or shea butter, that kind of thing. And they're going to be much healthier. You can also be looking for margarines which are trans fat free. So that's another thing you can look at on the label. So other than that, it's best to really avoid margarine as far as you can. They're highly processed products. They may initially have contained healthy fats like olive oil and so on, but by the time they've been processed, then these fats become highly damaging. They're then trans fats, they're hydrogenated fats, and you really want to be minimizing those kind of fats in your diet. Butter, on the other hand, although demonized because it is a saturated fat, has got a superb nutrient profile, particularly so if you can get hold of raw butter or grass-fed butter. Raw organic is perfect. It's a really nutritious food. It's full of butyrate, which is a fatty acid that you need for gut health. So it's quite expensive, though, if you want the raw and the grass-fed, and it's quite difficult to get hold of. There are varieties available, but Kerrygold would be a super brand to go for. It's grass-fed, it's readily available, it's not too expensive either. So something like that, it's got a great kind of fatty acid profile. You've got omega-3 fats, particularly in the raw grass-fed butter as well. So nutrient-wise, it's a no-brainer really to use butter. If you're worried about saturated fat intake, and I know a lot of people are, I think what it comes down to is the dose, really. The poison is always in the dose. Butter isn't something we tend to eat tons of. It's normally just thinly spread on toast, and or maybe you cook in it occasionally. So I don't think at that level it's really going to cause you too much damage. And the more natural products are always going to be better. So the other thing I would suggest is making sure that you've got a nice variety of healthy fats in your diet. So each different kind of fat is going to give you different levels of nutrients, different types of nutrients. So if you focus on your general healthy fat intake, of which a nice quality butter can be a part of, but also add in things like nut butters, seed butters, nuts and seeds, oily fish, avocados, raw extra virgin olive oil, etc. Use all of those different kind of fats, and then you can be sure that you're going to be getting a nice variety and all your different kind of fat requirements catered for. Okay, so I hope you found that useful. If you would like to chat to me about your gut health and testing, hormone testing, etc., then do book yourself into my diary for a quick 30-minute chat, which is free of charge. There's also a link below to download a gut healing mini program, which is all online. And do like and share if you found this useful. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.